What are you doing out here? Quit sleeping on the job. We got work to do.
Sleeping on the job? Where are we?
We're going surfing. Hop in. They're waiting for you.
Surfing? We're in the middle of the desert.
Hop in.
I gotta be dreaming.
You're not dreaming anymore, Ben Gravy. You're at the wave source.
All right, good morning, Nub Nation. I just woke up in the middle of nowhere in Arizona, and it's surprisingly freezing outside. I would estimate it's like 45 degrees out, and I literally woke up to a rooster crowing. We're out here on some type of compound. We got in last night. We drove from California. It literally is in the middle of nowhere. Like, we are far out here. And the reason we're here is because on July 15th, I got a text message on Instagram. Call me, we have a backyard wave. I didn't see that message, so then a day later, he sent me another message. It's our first prototype. We would love your opinion if you can give us a call. We'd love to have you out to give it a try. So after that, I immediately called this guy and we talked about the wave pool that he built in his backyard. And before I was allowed to talk about anything, I actually had to sign an NDA. So until this moment right now, I haven't been able to talk about this at all. Following that conversation, I received dozens of photos. The only problem is I have no ability to scale the wave. I have no ability to see how tall, how long, how wide, how deep, how hollow, how gnarly the wave is. But this is what it's all about. We made the trip. We're here. I can't believe it's cold. I'm still trying to figure out why it's cold, but we're here. And today is all about potentially the eighth wonder of the world, a privately built wave pool, new technology that no one's ever seen, no one's ever heard of, and no one's ever surfed. It's for the dream. All right, this is it. We got Justin here. He's gonna take us down to, what are you guys calling it? The wave pool, the lagoon?
So the Wave Source, the company. This pool itself, I don't know if it has a name yet.
The surf ranch.
Yeah. It's the backyard, you know, it's just still the backyard.
I actually like the backyard.
Yeah.
So Justin's taking us down to the source. It's not often that you walk out into someone's backyard. Actually, it's never.
One.
You're walking up to a functioning, surfable wave pool. These guys have genuinely lived my dream.
This is your dream.
A lot of people have seen my wave on the front of the Tacoma. Some of my
See that?
Oh yeah, yeah.
some of my experimental projects, but these guys have taken it to a whole new level and decided to just
Wow.
DIY a f***ing wave pool.
This is crazy.
Why?
I've never seen anything like it before. I can't believe there's gonna be a perfect wave coming out of this.
It's bigger than you thought, huh?
No.
Like, oh, it's not? It's bigger than it looked on video.
I didn't even see any video. I didn't
Oh,
even know
really?
what to
That's good.
expect.
Wait, you came here without checking it? You're
Yes.
heavy.
Yes.
Definitely. Really trusted Ben Gravy.
Chris does eats.
You know, it's only been a few days. It hasn't even been 30 days.
What are we about to see here?
We're gonna see I think you're gonna be impressed. I think we're gonna see some pretty cool waves. The wave we're gonna peel out for you first is called the JD wave. We'll let it speak for itself.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
What are we doing here?
Bigger than it looks.
No, yeah, because the tips are down, right?
That was crazy.
That was nuts.
That was insane.
This has to feel like amazing for you.
Well, you know what it actually is. You know, to see a contraption, you know, that I dreamed about and, you know, put all the pieces together and pencils and it's actually really exciting to see you smile, man. When you saw that thing coming, I mean, look at you. I could tell.
Dude, it's bigger than it looks. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
the videos that you guys sent me can only do it so much justice.
yeah,
As opposed to,
you have to really see it.
how long was the build from start to finish?
The build?
The build.
I don't know, 4 months.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't mess around, but the deal is it was just us. I mean, we didn't have contractors. It was just us. Yeah.
Well, it's amazing.
Now you
Congratulations. You guys are living my dream.
maybe
Hey.
we all of our dream too now. You never know.
Are you ready?
You know there's surfing in Arizona.
You should have a cowboy.
Little
hat.
Missy. Here we go. This is it. The moment of truth. All of their hard work.
Let's see what happens.
I didn't do I just get to go out there and ride it. Now this is an amazing experience. The wave source. First wave I've ever ridden out here. And I'm really looking forward to it. So let's do this. You joking me, mate? This is unbelievable. What are we even talking about? This can't be real. We gotta think about 10 years back when I first started following the dream, chasing my dreams. Imagine, did I ever think the day would come that I'd be in someone's backyard in Arizona enjoying a private wave pool all to myself? This is unbelievable. It's truly unbelievable.
I said you were gonna start slipping.
The concept of this thing came about, I saw the most amazing wave ever made by Kelly Slater, and it truly was exactly that. I read an article that was somewhat critical of it, but basically pointed out that it would be a very expensive wave to run and not necessarily available to everybody. So there sent my goal.
You want to go ahead and give them a thumbs up real quick?
Yeah, we're making waves here.
Yep. You guys ready?
Fire in the hole. Anyway, that set my goal to make waves economically that everybody could surf. So I wanted it to be as efficient as possible, not only with the build, but also the maintenance and all the things that go into a wave park. All right. She's up again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's getting better every wave.
Oh, she is.
And then my other question was,
Yeah.
you told me that, Ash, you told me that these parts were pretty much off the shelf. What does that mean? And you also kind of hinted to the fact that this thing could never break down.
So the parts that we were using are used on nuclear reactors. They are parts that are bought off the shelf from a company that makes these parts. The technology itself is simplified. Like Tony mentioned before in the past that me and him are both severely dyslexic, and I have a manufacturing company too. And when you're down, you're losing money. I mean, you've gone to wave parks, I'm sure, and they broke down while you've been there. Weird enough, we did have a breakdown here the other day, but I was able just to drive down into town, pick up the part we needed, and come back and put us back online. We never 100% went down. We went down to regeneration time, went down to 50%, and we just had to go back, get the part, and we were up and running again. This is completely running off a grid, no tie into any power or anything. It's just in a backyard, and you can contest to what we're doing here now. It works.
It's firing.
Yeah.
And now it barrels.
And now it barrels.
It does barrel. You're the first one to ride the barrel.
Yeah.
So I think I gotta look at the name of it, but he called it something gravy. It's pretty awesome.
That was sick.
Barrel makes gravy.
Nice. I don't think they want that one. Maybe he does though.
Quick context. These guys built this wave pool from scratch, literally with their bare hands. Tony dreamed up the concept and explained it to Justin, who developed a way to make it happen in the physical world.
Figured out some technical limitations that we had, overcame those, and gave him something to kind of play with in his garage. 6 months go by, didn't hear much from Tony. I'm assuming he's having fun, and then I get a call and he's like, all right, we got land, we're gonna make the real thing. I was like, excuse me.
Then Ash and his buddy Ryan built the real-life version in Ash's backyard.
We happened to have the land, he happened to have the resources and the know-how to do it, and then the next stage was get it built. But this became a big group effort of a lot of people, and and we feel it came to life. We do know that we're using 2/3 less electricity than the other pools right now, and we're a solid pool.
After that, Justin created software specifically for this pool.
I designed the device, and then what I did is explain to Justin how I wanted it to be controlled, and then he took over from there.
Then they filled up the pool, crossed their fingers, and pressed a button.
We were like 50% complete. That's when we decided to start
Double checking
the analysis to see if it was actually going to work.
Yeah.
So all the chambers.
So we were already committed. I was getting him to confirm it.
When I showed up, they had their staple wave, the JD, and a few other waves that they referred to as circus waves.
Oh, that came off the screen.
Part of my goal was to create some consumer waves that everyone could ride. Our first attempt at a barreling wave looked something like this. But over a period of 2 hours, I'd ride a wave and run back around to chat with Justin at the tower, change a few things, paddle back out and ride another wave. We finally landed on a barrel that we thought was pretty sick.
Barrel, first barrel. First barrel.
Yay! Woo! That was good. That was it.
Over the 2 days that I was visiting the wave source, we were able to create a few different types of high-performance waves. One of the cool parts about the wave source technology is that the customization is endless, and you can really let your imagination run wild, because any type of wave here is truly possible.
big things when he approached me and I started to learn about what he was doing that really kind of struck home and made sense to me was, you know, when he's running his shop, putting out product, like downtime is money, and having stuff in his shop, equipment, machines that never go down, or if they do, you can just buy something off the shelf next day, or like you said, go rent a different piece of equipment to replace it. Like that makes the biggest difference. And I don't want to put words in your mouth, but that's what I kind of heard from you and saw in this design, and it made total sense. I'm a failure analysis engineer, worked on rockets, and those things can't fail at all, like 100%, right? So put that sort of thinking into a wave pool, and all of a sudden the economics make a ton more sense.
Too easy, man. Too easy.
He's got the epic wipeout.
That was.
Oh, you gotta pose that.
What's this all about here?
Well, again, being dyslexic, I needed to try to tell the story and show what it was I had in my mind, which is very difficult for me to do, is to get it out of my brain.
So this really was like a napkin at the restaurant type story. He presented this to us at a restaurant, and I'm like, I'm in, I'll do it.
Okay, Reeve.
Well, and what's really scary is it does work. You know, we didn't know if it was going to. We didn't know if it was going to scale. Like I said, we made a lot of little tiny waves. But when we put water in this pool, we saw our first wave in, what, less than an hour?
Yeah. And it's
I mean,
exactly
it was a good
how
wave.
we predicted it.
Yeah, it came out exactly like the computer said it would.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing.
Dennis, I had the craziest dream.
I wasn't dreaming.